What is going on, guys? We are back on another video today in our Titans Online User franchise. It's season 2022 and it's week 2, and you can see here, probably new by the title of the video, we traded Brandin Cooks for a second round, and we traded a fourth this and a fourth next for Tylan Wallace. Now, the problem with that is my computer decided to make a loud sound, but the other problem with that is Tylan Wallace is only a normal development guy with like 88, 89 speed. However, he's 22. Which is younger than a ton of players normally come out of the draft, but yet this is like his third season for us. Second year for us. I don't know. But if you're sad to see Brandin Cooks go, leave a like and subscribe. If you're happy to see us get a new wide receiver, leave a like and subscribe. Now I've got you. Now, unless you had no opinion on either, then I have nothing. I have nothing to be happy about. Please, spare a young fella. So, I mean, if you didn't like to see that ball caught somehow, don't leave the video because I'm asking for too many likes. But there will be 2 games in this video. Probably could tell by the length of the video. But if you couldn't, surprise! I almost said screenshot. Screen knocked down by Harold. Not that it would have mattered because you don't even need to cover screens this year. They're just automatically covered. And speaking of automatically covered, that receiver's path was, I would say receiver, but the ball was so overthrown. I don't know what the hell it was covering. And there, I don't know if we just did an illegal, but I just naturally tried to save that bad throw, and we did by jumping on it. So hopefully it wasn't illegal. I don't know what I did. Oh, what the hell is that? Brief intermission, and we're back instantaneously. And here goes, oh, okay, Johnny, that's how you're going to do it? Johnny was so fast. He's not even technically that big, but he looks so chunky, and he's not agile, so he's a very weird guy, but he's my weird guy. No one can have him. I will say he was on the block when we had Alberto. Nobody wanted him, so what a play on 3rd and 10. A Dory. So, yeah, that's why Alberto went. So just throwing that out there, the more you learn. 2nd and 6 to the left side, Ronald Jones. We already have a 7-point lead. Ronald Jones trying to extend that lead. Gains about 15, and Ronald Jones making moves. Gets tackled in the secondary. If he didn't, he would have probably had, almost the first down with that animation. 2nd and 5. We did have the underneath there, but I wanted more, and yeah, that's usually where we get in trouble. And here, Tylan Wallace, please catch the ball, pal. I don't want people mad at me. They're already going to be mad at me. You could put up a 300-yard game here, and they'd be mad that we traded Cooks. Everyone was mad that we didn't start him. It probably had more to do with the fact that I didn't mention anything. I also didn't mention that we also released Antonio Brown, just like half the damn league. In real life and in our league. A lot of teams had Antonio Brown, like a lot. I think the longest he stayed on a team was with Lance's Vikings for like a season. Actually, it might have been like a season and a half. I don't remember. We played so many damn years now. And here, taking it to Hooker because it's overthrown. Nice. I will take that. 2nd pick of the game for him. Maybe he goes to X Factor. Maybe gets a scenario next week. Who knows? I mean, if it is, it's going to happen in this video, right? Hey, and wow, speaking of hey, what a catch. Crazy, wild, risky throw by us from Mariota, but a really he came out of nowhere. Oh, pick that up. The rookie with the pickup. Clabo is going to clabo them all. I don't know, man. Wosu's having a game. But yeah, Tylan Wallace, that was a really good play. Look at that. This analog stick is like chopping carrots, I swear. You see it's like left, right. It's so unsmooth. To be fair, it is probably because we're running while we're scrambling. And here on 3rd and 2, we risk it up the middle on a run. And we finally were able to trust our offensive line. Ronald Jones going to get a second chance at it. Can't get in the end zone there either. From the 1, 2nd and goal, looking for the score. Perfect throw to Batson, who gets the score. Of course, if I could force it to anyone, it would be Tylan Wallace. He just so happens to be not open. That's what. And they're a little deep. Nice knockdown by Jonathan Jones, almost picked off by Kevin Byard. Here's Jackson up the middle for a gain of about 6.5. 3rd and 4 now. Very manageable. Good play to get to this situation. Here he runs 2 plays. 2 players right in the same area on the same play, which is debatable, but they didn't give it to us. And here another run to Jackson. our defense has been pretty good against the ground for the most part. So, we talked bad about screens. Well, even when he has a convoy, he gets 4 yards. So, yeah, screens aren't that great. I think he was looking for the out route, which was semi-covered, but really good SWAT. So, we don't have to worry about it. We don't have to think about, would he have had it? Would he have been had it? What is it, a touchdown? Was it a first down? Don't have to worry about it because it was saved by the SWAT. 2nd and 6, now turned into 3rd and 3 at the 2-minute warning. Looking for the conversion underneath Jonnu Smith. Probably could have went with a rack catch there, but got to be safe in these times. See, that was like a Corona includence. I don't know, man. Bats into the outside. Probably should have went out of bounds, but we do have 3 timeouts, so I'm not super worried about it. From the 46-yard line, Mariota taking a jab step, and he's going to be taken down for another sack by Nwosu. That one doesn't matter as much because it is like a 3-yarder, but still, it's still a sack. And here, good catch by Ronald. I didn't want him to run up there because he's not a great catcher, but did a good job there. Looking for someone open. Nobody really. Nobody. Mariota rolling out. Oh, look at this. Look at the moves. Tylan Wallace is going to make a lot of you mad because he's making me mad. How does he drop that? He made that insane catch on 2 or 3 players. Drops that, though. Some of the drops he's had make no sense. He doesn't have the drops open pass trait like Jonnu does, even though Jonnu never does that. I don't know what to tell you. And here's the deep shot, another overthrow. Is that his fullback? Or is that like a backup tight end with a fullback number? I don't even know. 1st and 10, 2 seconds left. And the stat pad to Corey Davis. Kind of not really. Did bring the blitz. I was trying to go to Ronald, but couldn't get it. And Mariota rolling out. Look at the beaut to start out the second half. That is a great sign for the offense. Not a great sign for him. Oh, my God. Joey, could you calm the hell down? 2nd and 19 from the 46-yard line. Looking for someone open underneath. We will take that to Corey Davis, who holds on. Gets it down to the 40. 3rd and 5 now. Mariota looking for someone. Finds Jonnu. A little bit of a risky throw. Could have even been called PI, but I'm not too worried about it here. The rule is you can go for it anytime, one time, with a coach suggestion, as long as you're not up by more than 17. Calling it close. And speaking of cutting it close, Jonnu Smith just barely catching that in stride for the score. Another screen. I don't know what his obsession is with the most broken, in a bad way, thing in the game, but he wants to, and oh no. Oh no. Conley is going to take this one for 87 yards. What a throw. And I can't believe he just burned us like that. Donnerson, I did not even try to rush. I tried to bluff him, but somebody fell down. We had to jump over him. That was a weird one. And Jonnu he's just a burner. Absolute burner down the middle. Half the time I use him as a bait to try to get someone else open, but hey, when he's open, he's open. And oh, Jesus, we're about to throw to him again. He's just such a base. Very poorly thrown by Mariota, though. And Ronnie slipping it away. Ronald, we didn't even try to recover on the stumble. There's just no point. He's going to get clobbered. Career's over, and there goes the Super Bowl. 3rd and 3 from the 33. Well, to the 33. Apparently that's a first. Kind of debatable. I don't know. Oh, look at that. If we had more room, Batson on the first. Could have been Batson on the almost touchdown. Here goes the youngster. Foster gets the juke outside, and 1 yard to go. 1st and goal. Ronald Jones is going to take the credit for a drive he kind of participated on. It wasn't really Foster's touchdown to have, but I suppose it would have been fine. Here's Greer on the rollout, and there's nowhere to go. Tony Brown is going to take him down, and that rhymed, which is cool. That's all I've got. To the outside, 3rd and 18. Maybe had him, but it's super short. I'm not short-armed, but the throw is short. And look at Byard, just barely outrunning Conley. Everyone's laughing at him now. Yeah, oh, Conley burned everyone, and now Conley's getting burned. Oh, that's super funny. Tylan Wallace, we tried to... I desperately wanted the touchdown there, and we kind of celebratory dove, so I'm surprised we didn't fumble. And here, Johnny just got absolutely ended. 3rd and goal, looking for someone open. Mariota's not going to find anyone, and guess who? Nwosu. That's Nwosu. You like... I don't like me sometimes. Underneath, oh my lord, Hunter Henry almost just got season ended on that hit stick. They're going to call it a first down. Which part of them they count? The severed head that just happened to be there, or like his leg? 1st and 10 after another first down to Henry. Kind of open, not open. How in the world are they going to give him that throw, but he's missed all the other ones? I don't understand. And there's another really good throw. Number 10, that guy reminds me of someone from one of our other franchises. I don't know. Oh, my Lord, Mario. What the hell was that? 3rd and 8 now on the drive after the touchdown. And Tylan Wallace only going to gain about 4, so we're going to punt it. I mean, it's very unlikely, right? But, I mean, I suppose he has a chance with about 5 minutes left. And those chances are gone. Harold Landry on the punt. I didn't even know he was on those. Hit sticks him. The penalty's not on us, I believe, because we have the ball still, so I would assume not. And we get the ball back. 3rd and 7 from the 7. Oh, look at that throw. But it doesn't matter because it's short. We're going to kick a field goal from the 2. We are now up 22, and they're going to call that PI, which is it's something. It's definitely something. Over the middle, overthrown, and dropped by a hooker who would have had 3 picks on the game. Really good kick deep from about, 61 there, I believe. 1 minute and 30 seconds left. 1st and 10. Ronald Peterson Jones. Oh, my jeez. That is quite the first down run you have there. And, of course, it's going to be enough for us to just, kneel the game out. GG to Mr. Britt. And that's 1 game out of 2. Some interesting plays in that one for sure. Obviously, the most interesting was probably that last one because, damn. I mean, I would assume at least 1 or 2 of those were a strip attempt, but I can't ignore the fact that Ronald Jones literally Peterson against the Browns, one of his players. Literally threw aside either a superstar or an X-Factor player with a stiff arm, and he doesn't have a good stiff arm. So there's that. Ronald Jones' stats didn't look super great in the game, but he was cool, right? Jonnu Smith with a really solid game. Wallace, not a great debut, but still, he had a couple of plays, that one catch and a double, the very easy drops he had, just stuff that we were all so happy to see. And of course, Nwosu does get a player of the week because of it. Jonathan Jones with an upgrade, +2 to zone coverage. Jonathan Jones, I don't know why anyone watches still. Hooker, 3-man coverage. Was that 3-man coverage? What the hell do I need man coverage for? He's a strong safety. Excuse me? We get caught on Jonathan Jones, and hey, everyone's got a obsession with screens. I don't know. Maybe we need to start doing screens. I don't know. It's not really looking great for our opponents, but I don't know. Maybe that's like the juice, and there's a good throw to Robbie Anderson. He's got some really good receivers, so we have to, keep an eye on that. We might have to bring some extra pressure today. And here, just grab him, Gilbert. Come on, man. So close. Gentry, I believe, was his superstar X-Factor running back that he caught that he drafted at one point. And wow, like I said, those receivers did not take long to get it on the field. It does suck that there's a little bit of lag in this game, I must tell you. Just so you know, so you don't think that he just wildly missed the kick like he's Blair Walsh or any Bears kicker outside of Robbie Gould ever, even though Robbie kind of started playing pretty poorly near the end of his Chicago tenure. Montez Sweat, another guy we have to worry about. Oh, there you go. Run away, throw it. Explain to me why I needed to set my feet there. I didn't want to, but I did. And on 3rd and 23, we're just going to allow it. I feel like I didn't finish my conversation with you guys, but that happens quite often, doesn't it? To the outside, he is finding players open. And I think it was just about his running back being an X-Factor out the draft, which is really awesome and cool for everyone except for me. And here, look at that juke left. Good move. Jerry Jeudy reminds me of a better Corey Davis, which definitely doesn't make me feel jealous at all. Gentry going to actually be taken down for basically a loss for once. Thank you. I'll take that. Underneath. I don't know what the hell that was, but yeah, he's going to get about, half of it. 3rd and 6. Very manageable. And Byard steps up at the worst time possible. And he's going to take the 2-touchdown lead. So, this game already getting out of hand quite quickly. Montez Sweat so fast, outruns Ronald Jones there basically, and misses the tackle because of it. Look at that touch throw down to the 40. Mr. Janu, you are spectacular. I love it. And here over the middle on 1st and 10, Corey Davis gets about almost 20. 1st and 10 now again. Ronald Jones going to take it all the way up the middle. Gets it to the 8-yard line. Now we're looking good. Now we look like we might be able to score. And here goes Ronnie. Ronnie down to the 1. Come on. Just let us in, please. Let us in. There we have the running back wide open to the right side. Didn't take it. 3rd and goal from the 1. Looking for someone open. And we're rolling. We find Tylen for his first touchdown as a Tennessee Titan. But hopefully not the last. I mean, sometimes I'm looking at these plays and I'm like, maybe it will be his last. Do we get rid of him already? I don't know. Tony Brown. I almost called him Tony Jefferson. Down to the 5. That acceleration to get up and make a play. His guy trips over one of our linemen, I believe. And touchdown. Don't need to look that back. Don't need to check if he kicked his guy down or not. Just, keep moving on. And here taking it deep. Oh, my Lord. Tory. That was scary. That was very scary. And here, slant on the inside on the RPO. And good job, Jayon. Nothing like giving him a first down. Gentry gets about 5. Yeah, 5. That's what I was going to say as well. And no, last-second chip by Harold. Can't get the sack, but it does do enough to force him out. And it's 3rd and 5 now on the throwaway. And we get the pick with Jayon Brown. That was a great user across the middle for us. And Jayon's going to take it about the 36. So defense forcing turnovers, putting us in a decent spot to, get a commanding lead. And there goes Janu down to the 16. If Janu gets hurt, we're going to be in some trouble. We shouldn't have gotten rid of Alberto. I'm just kidding. I don't care. I do care. Everyone's like, don't you say that again. To the 5. Great play to Batson. 2nd and goal from the 3. Who are we going to find this time? It's going to be a predetermined Janu, and we're very lucky that Troy Apke is still a little underdeveloped in the league. Finds, I believe, the slant to the left side. Girl's name player is the one who caught it. 3rd and 4, and Gentry once again. Ooh, he's getting close. He's pretty damn fast, too, so if he ever finds a lane, we're probably in some trouble. To the out route, Judy, Burns, Byard. Big shocker. Byard's been terrible all day. All day, literally, like all day in the video, like both games, back to back, not looking super hot. 2nd and 5, caught on long. We have to get, leave someone open, and we actually hold them to a 3rd and 1 here. So, this is not bad. And we're gonna get the sack off the edge from who is that? Gilbert. It's Mr. Kevin Archer. Almost call them Dree Archer, which that's a player we don't talk about anymore. Gets all the way to the 46 after a little wiggle route. I don't know what it's called, but either way, from the 46, that is not a great decision by us. I mean, it's a shot, but it's to a small player, so what the hell do we expect from that? And Foster's going to take the kickoff to start the second half. Foster's going to slip a whip. Man, that guy, I'm telling you, there's a very good chance he comes up with a kick return or 2 this season. He's been, doing some crazy things. Batson on the first throw of the second half gets about 6. Mariota looking for the slant. That is a dime piece. Is that to Wallace? It is. We're involving guys that we traded for. And is that Wallace again? Oh, my Lord. Wallace gains about 15. Things are looking good for Wallace. Keep it up. 1st and 10 from the 45. Batson on the, what is that? Is it it is an RPO, technically. It's just like a really sad, scaredy cat one to the outside. Wallace. Good cat. Okay. I like it, Wallace. Become the possession guy. I don't care. Do what you got to do here underneath. We're dinking and diming a little bit, but of course we're not getting much time to throw. So that's where our offense seems to be today. There we go. We got that sealed. Find someone open. Just throw it away. Nobody open at all. Not a super great play call by us. And we're going to take the 2-possession lead with that field goal. We are. Okay, math is hard sometimes. Gentry, great user stick there for him to just be patient, slow down a bit, and gain about 25 yards there. Gentry, keeping him in it. Some of these, like the yards are low, but they're very big play yardages and like big situation. On 3rd and 4, can't get the conversion because the screen's just terrible in this game. start the drive after that. We had a really good opportunity. We just blew it. Speaking of blowing things, Batson's blowing them by. That's the only thing he's blowing. That's weird. Batson with a weird little cheap crap spin move gets the touchdown, and that was a monster play. Really good bounce out for Gentry there once again, which the man's balling. But will it be enough? 1st and 10. Jerry Jeudy. Haven't heard his name in a while, it feels, but gets one there. Gets the first down from the 40-yard line. Just about a minute left in the third. Catches a different one. That's the girls' name player again. 2nd and 5 for the 35. And Byard. You just let girls' name guy just catch another one. This is not good. This is bad from him. Is he regressing? Is this... Oh, my Lord. Is that Byard over there with him again? I get it's Jonathan Jones getting burned, but Byard's supposed to be over top helping, you know? Uh-oh. Speaking of over top. Uh-oh. Batson's taking the head off the defense again. 2 plays, over 70-yard touchdowns each. We normally never hit that post that late. That is amazing. And wow, speaking of amazing, this Shirley guy is doing some special things for him. The fact that he's getting this much burn tells me he's got a good chance to develop. So that's interesting. Here to the outside, he's going to try to find the guy again. Can't catch it this time. Great defense outside of the pass rush, of course. Tony Brown on the tackle. It's going to be a 3rd and 3. 6 minutes left. It's a doable one. Ooh, good D by Mr. Kennedy there. Mr. Kennedy. But if he can't get it here, which he does get the conversion, you know, the game's still going. 18-point differential. About 5 minutes left in the 4th. If he can just get some points here. Great recovery by Byard, but once again, I think he should have picked that. I mean, he sat there and looked at it. I think he could have jumped up and made a play, no? And here to the outside, Jayon is going to get himself another pick. And, oh, he's got some room to run. Not agile at all, but 2nd pick of the game for him. And that most likely will seal it. Good run by Ronald Jones. Not really great games back-to-back here for Ronald, but his yards per play aren't terrible, so that's really all that matters. Foster, a nice little dart for 12. 3rd and 6 now, looking for the conversion to the outside is open. It's not the outside I was talking about, but Wallace catching it. Not bad. You know, of the 2 targets, that's who I want to catch the ball the most. 3rd and goal from the 7, and Montez Sweat with another sack. Not meaning as much this time, but still, it is what it is. And here, we had a chance to hit stick him, and we missed. Way to try and keep him in the game. Luckily, the clock is pretty much gone, so choking this would be monumentous, and I wouldn't expect it. Ronald, I think Perry Nickerson probably would have caught him, but Ronald had a chance to break it free, gets the first down, though, and that pretty much seals the deal. Back-to-back wins today, 3 in a row. Start the season off 3-0 is nice. And, yeah, Silent Wall is not a bad game. Batson, a really good game. Could see a dev up for Batson, potentially. Maybe even Johnu. How good was Johnu's game? He had a couple of long plays as well, so you never know. One of those guys maybe gets a dev up. That would be clutch. That'd be really nice because, you know, we haven't really had an offensive dev up, it seems, in a while. You know, Johnu's still star development. You know, Corey Davis is a beast, but yeah, we could definitely use one, especially for Wallace, but also Johnu because he is getting older. But speaking of Wallace, here's an upgrade for him. You know, not great, but 89 speed. He's not looking bad. He's not looking bad. And Kevin Archer, we're looking for a new pass rusher, I think, because he's just not getting the job done. Regardless, though, thanks for watching. If you guys liked it, maybe leave a like on the video. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter, Jeromepkr. And tomorrow will be Flyers and something else. I'm not sure. But anyways, hopefully you come back for next video. But until next video, see ya!